Hello, my name is Amalie Rupertova, and this is my presentation about our major project design. The key issues and challenges found while doing the biological and cultural analysis were that the area can get really flooded and the soil doesn't have enough nutrition based on how the vegetation is going. So obviously the vegetation is very poor. The area is found right next to the road and stadium, so it often gets noisy and crowded. There is limited seating and there is almost no hangout space for students to just chill or get some food in between their classes. The landscape has no connection to the buildings that are surrounding the area, so it basically has no purpose or meaning. And overall, the area is just charmless and uninteresting for students and staff. Here is my physical and biological analysis. As we can see, there is a lot of yellow spots on the grass, and it just means that those areas are really dry and don't have enough nutrition. There is a lot of flooded areas over here and over here, and especially this area gets really flooded and just overall doesn't get much sun and doesn't uh, have anything pretty. Here is my cultural analysis. As I was saying, there is a stadium and the road, and it gets noisy over there. And here we can see the windows on the buildings, and also there's a little bit background for the buildings. For my precedence, I chose this Renault home in Virginia. It's a family house built in classical revival style, which is the same or similar style as the first buildings on campus were built in. And I just chose it because I wanted to get inspiration from the same style, and also because this house has been renovated, and that's basically what we're trying to do on our campus, to keep it in the same style but make it a little bit more modern. Here is a few more pictures from the first precedence. As we can see, the vegetation is very it's a lot of it, and it's doing very well, and it works well with the style of the house. My second precedence is the North Campus of Dartmouth, and I chose this precedence because it also reminds me of our campus and what we're trying to do, and also because this campus is very connected together, and I was thinking about how the new area, even though it's going to be renovated, it should be still somehow connected to the rest of the campus. Here is more pictures. And for my last precedence, I chose Florida A&M University campus in Tallahassee. I chose this one because it is an HBCU, and I wanted to get inspiration for that too because A&T is an HBCU as well. And I think we should keep that in mind while designing the new area. Here is some more pictures. And here's my first just like a concept sketches that I was working on. As we can see, I tried to put more seating areas to each of them. I tried to put a water feature and maybe a statue or something that would be connected to the new academic science building. And I just overall tried to put more vegetation and more sidewalks because when it gets crowded, it's nice to have ways how to uh, move over there. Here is two of my perspectives. Just worked in Photoshop. Just basically try to see how it will look like. Here's the second one, which is based on the concept sketch. This one, the third one. We can see here is the water feature and basically how it would look like. For my sidewalks, I want to use a brick texture so it connects to the buildings. And here's my first rendered master plan. I just try to follow my concept and basically join two of them together, but it end up looking like just one of them. As we can see here, it's mostly based on this one. So here I focus the plaza and the hangout area. I wanted to put way more plants and vegetation to the area, even though it is the north side of a building. So it is a very tall building, so most of them will be in shadow, but or in shade. But I tried to choose plants that wouldn't mind it. I wanted to connect these sides a little bit more, and here I tried to put a wall that would separate the road and basically this area that gets crowded whenever it's homecoming or a football game. And it would just separate it a little bit from the plaza so it's more quiet or maybe just more relaxing to hang out. Um, as we can see here, I try to do work this a little bit more because uh, the seating in my first master plan was a little bit too much on the outside of the plaza, so I just put more seating close to it, and then I put this stone wall because it is seen around campus as well, and made another seating a little bit behind it, so maybe it's more private and separated from the plaza. For my plans, I chose a first I'll start with willow oak because it's already been there and those are big trees and I don't think it would be good to remove them, and I just add one more to this corner. Then I chose American holly as well, already been there. And then I chose these four plants that I think are will do well in shade and make the area more colorful and more pretty. For my other materials, as I said, I want to do a red brick sidewalk so it's connected to the buildings. I chose stone and wood on the top for my seating, and then just mulch grass and water for the water feature, and that will be it. So thank you.